Today, we are discussing what the fuck happened last night. And I'm going to tell you. Less than about 3 hours after the stream last night. I'll tell you when a few more people get in. Oh, excuse me. How is everybody? Right, welcome. How are you, mate? Yeah, buddy. Oh, dear, Barbara. I'm good. Well, I'm all right. I'm just trying to put the finishing touches on a hole. So sorry, I'm just waiting for more people to get in. I'm hoping Audrey Jane comes in. Evening, Denby. I wonder if Ramsey's in. Hello there. Hello, Michael John. Hello, Afro Iron Knight. Hello, the last person whose name I didn't catch. Sorry. Ooh. Hello, Michael Hornet. Don't punish those who showed up on time. I will punish those who showed up on time. I'll punish everyone. So, bit of a meh. I had. Hello, Michael Harness. Scent of the day, Pavarotti. I'm going to start wearing Pavarotti soon. My scent of the day was Vetiver, and I enjoyed it greatly. Fantastic. Almost made us reconsider giving this to Richie G. Because I've got like ribbed bottles, and I'm getting a backup to my ribbed bottle. And I really like the ribbed bottle. It's got more of a frozen, frosty sort of feel to it. Hello, Edgar Romeo. Michael John. He has the idea. Excuse us whilst we hydrate. Good wet. I hope everyone is well. Here you go, everyone. How is everyone? I hope you're all well. So, how are you? You been up to much? Does everyone like the thumbnail? Ramsey is here. Hurrah. Ramsey, which was the vintage 19 that you ordered? Celia. Yes, a Celia. Celia is tremendous. We all love a Celia. Oh no. Alexander Tronstad, I am sad to hear that, mate. Turath by Spirit of Dubai. Some Batrick days in 2, so eat stew as you do. I don't drink. So, Unlucky. So I've got a tale of woe. I've got a tale of woe for you. If you were here last night, this is the only reason I'm doing this stream, is just to share me woe. I like to share the woe around, you know. You know the woe? Of course. Chloe Narcisse, aha! Olfactophiles with the Chloe Narcisse. Nice. Are you buzzing? Hello, Roberto. I got them on the train to Louis C.K. show in Oslo yesterday. I was at an episode from his show. Yikes! We better. Scott Hall's passing was a bit of a shocker, actually. Yeah, it's always horrible, muddy butter, when like part of your childhood like dies. Robin Williams, it affected me for days. That it affected me for days when Robin Williams went. It's awful when wrestlers die because it's something you. It was the 50. It was the 50 ml Chanel number 15 splash. Thank you very much. Evening Duck, everyone in chat. Yeah, it's horrible when wrestlers die because it's something I watched when I was a kid. You know what I mean? Hook, Dead Poet Society. You know, like I watched Hook. When I was 5, 6, 7, 8. I was always like, it was strange then as well because I used to watch films that you shouldn't watch when you're that age. So I was like watching like Dead Poet Society and anything with Robin Williams in, you know, because of Hook. Shut down my clothes in their toilet. My clothes in their toilet. I almost fainted then to find a stride to get new clothes in the middle of the city and reaching the harbour hall. Jesus Christ, mate. Galen being a shit. I tell you, it didn't matter how much event it's at. That's enough of that, Potter. I've heard all I want to hear about that story, mate. Yes, so there's 28 people in now, so I suppose I'll tell you the tale, and Galen's already been a shit. So, yes, I saw the Popeye with Robin Williams. It was mint. Hello, Peter, yes. So, as you all heard yesterday, I have been talking to a bloke, a French man from Japan, about a bottle of Bois Noir. And I've dealt with him before and everything's great. And I fucking had pictures and I was deciding whether I was going to get it. I got a message off him literally about 2 hours after I finished streaming last night saying, I'm terribly sorry, but I've sold it to someone else. And I was like, right. And he was like, yeah. He was like, but I've got some Rochas Macassar if you want to buy that. And I was like, nah, I don't think I do actually. Wants 150 quid for half a bottle. Yikes. So I don't think I'm gonna be getting my hands on any Bois Noir. To be honest with you, right? I'm all right with it. You know? I'm all right with it. Because it was extremely expensive, you know, and that's not ideal. It's not ideal, is it? Let's be honest. That Popeye was supposedly a disaster, but as a kid I loved it. Yeah, there's a mole in this chat. Yeah, the Chloe now is very different from what it was 20, 30 years ago. Yeah, it's vintages for you. Do you know what I mean? It's vintages are the fragrances you remember. There are a couple of bottles of one on YouTube, on Yahoo. No, I'm all right. I'm just gonna leave it like. Good day, Jonathan. How much was he asking? I missed it. 325 quid. 325 quid. Jones. Dr. Jones. Do you like the idea of naming the live streams by what number they've come in? Frenchman from Japan sold the Bois Noir, but not to the duck. Well said. It was nice and succinct. Well put. That's exactly what happened. How much would you say vintage Koros is worth? Whatever you're willing to pay, mate. I can't. This isn't directed so much at you, Carl, as it is at like everyone who like asks the same question. It's like you have to look at what you're willing to pay. Exactly. Stephen Daniels making the point about the egoist. You can pay whatever you want to pay. I can't work it out for you, mate. It's worth what it's worth to you. The French are known for surrendering easily. Yes, well said. Well said, mate. Oh dear. What you like? Everyone's saying hello to each other. Anybody purchased from Donatella perfumes out of Miami? Yikes. I wouldn't get anything from Miami if I were you. Bad goods. Bad goods from Miami. Oh. I'm just trying to open a bottle of water and it's fucking like a wrench or something. Christ. That was on tight. Peronomoy. That was nice. Excuse me whilst I rehydrate my cup. Oh, mine's spine. I was sore after last night, I won't lie to you. It had pain. I just thought it would be nice for us all to come together and have a chat. Lavender is getting banned. So are you getting the cologne concentrate, Mitch? I am, yes. I'm getting a 50ml sealed and 100ml with about 10 out of it. I'm paying 150 for the 100ml. And I'm paying about 85 for the 50. I should do the live streams by season. Season 1, episode 10, and then take a few week break and come out with a new season. That's not a bad idea. Brian, when you setting up a channel? Losing out on Bois Noir is a good character building opportunity. Or character destroying. It could turn me into an evil duck. The Black Duck. So I could be turning into the Black Duck. Like a pirate duck. So I'm just going to give you a look up. Do you prefer that? Please don't ban me. I'll try not to ban you, mate. I will try. You know. I've ordered a miniature Smolto just because of you, mate. Barriatron, thank you. I feel like this thing's a little bit floppy. I'm ordering a bottle of Alascala tomorrow because of the non-stop shilling. Yes. The rise of the dark duck. That's right. The dark duck rises. Evil duck. I was made this way. Bois Noir, I won't even try. Is that rare supposedly? Like Griffat. Iris Gris by Fat. If he has a sealed 100ml bottle, he's going to send us 5ml. Because he was like, well, I forgot to take it off a website that I had it on. And I was like, wait, fuck me. Why did you tell us I had 2 months to fucking decide? Nega duck. Excuse me. Whilst I hydrate. So I put Put that over there. Top 10 most shilled fragrances. Oh, God. Mayor of Grass Perfume executives, IFRA, are in EU headquarters now trying to stop measures by EU to restrict certain chemicals that are found in lavender for health and environmental lead. Dura makes it sound as if it's like a last gasp dash to the thing, as if they're like negotiating like a ceasefire or something like that, Thoughts on what? So I've got the chance to own a Ungaro 2, like the original. Like, what's it like? What's it actually smell like? I imagine Dura Rose will be able to tell us. Oh. Jeremy Hines. Good to see you are not in transit. Hello, Flower Girl B. Let's ban linalool and geraniol. Lol. Fragrance is dead. Linalool, geraniol, and lol. Let's ban lol. Musky lemons. Oh, Christ, no. Hello, Taffy J. Popping in to say hey. Listening. Welcome. Is Garo 2, tell us more. Which is the seller? I'm not telling you. Because you're an evil man. Sticks? Do not. Do not what? Sticks? Do not. Do not what? What should I do not? Oh, it is lemon. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the previous message. It is lemony, vanillish, and civet. Gross stuff. Do not. Thou shall not. Lemony. Strange enough, out of all the horrible things you said there, it was the lemons that put us off the most. I'm not a big lemon man. Not big on lemon. It's very rare that I like a lemon. The way they pour on, more specifically the Paraombra, the older one, that is a sensational lemon. This is lovely. This smells like detergent. Not detergent, like the stuff you clean your clothes with, the stuff that you put in, like, like not dryer sheets, but do you like Keith Lemon? Absolutely hate Keith Lemon. Fuck Keith Lemon. Shite. Always been shite. I cannot stand Keith Lemon. Oh, Alfred, Yorkshire pretend to be like cool from Yorkshire. Sod off, Gimp. Hello, Sticks. Hello, Manly Sense. How are you? Jura Joe. Don Lemon? Don't know who Don Lemon is. Just by his name, I'm predisposed to not being too fond of him. Shite. Found it on eBay for 65, but the other bottles are the newer ones without the 2 on the bottle. Galen, I might tell you, if you're going to have to make it up to us for buying that bottle of Bois Noir, you horrible man. Beau Selector was pretty good. I wasn't a fan of Beau Selector at the time, I've got to be honest. I did like the Craig David sketch. What about Meadowlark Lemon? That's not a real thing. So yes, Jura Rosa spent the best part of the day telling me that linalool, geraniolol, whatever, is going to get banned and how it'll be a disaster for fragrance. I happen to think that since they're two of the more common fragrance ingredients that the brands must have like synthetics lined up that they wish to utilize instead of those. It's about the push to entirely synthetic fragrances. Lemon verbena is a herb. Yes, I actually like lemon verbena. Harlem Globetrotters. I like lemon verbena. Yeah, I quite like lemon verbena. Lemon verbena gets a pass. I don't mind lemon verbena. It's all right. Do you know, I went to see the Globetrotters, actually. Not the actual real ones, but I went to see them, like, doing trick shots and shit at Newcastle once. Me and my mate. Didn't realise it was going to be such a gimmicky, like silly thing that it was, you know. Some of it was really good. I was fucking ill when I went though. Like when I went to see the Kings of Leon, but I sharp forgot. I went to see the Kings of Leon around the same sort of time. It was like just after the released Only by the Night. And they were like the biggest band in the world at the time, and they were like height of their powers, although I don't think it was their best album. Fucking what a gig that was. It was fucking electric. Good news, Rich, it won't affect you or your buying habits. Well, that's why I'm sitting here with a great big smirk on me beak. Because I'm a shit. You know what I mean? I'm sitting thinking, doesn't make any difference to me. Oh, God, this is so good. Pavarotti. Love the Kings. I did before they turned to shit. First 4 albums were great. Oh, Dura Rose is pushing his pro-Ifra stance. He loves Ifra. And I hope it won't affect the massive industry in France. And French government is also lobbying. He was very draconian. Been targeting Geraniol for years. You sound like a conspiracy theorist, don't he? So Kings of Leon, Toronto, it was good. I like their old albums. Yeah, their first 3-4 albums were brilliant. Like the rest of them, I could just... yeah. Even Coronel is like a one-day Rosewood. Sorry? Lollapalooza, yeah. Lemon verbena isn't even used anymore. No, but it's big in green Irish tweed, isn't it? Toro Bugatti has a beautiful lemon. Manly Sense has been pushing a Toro Bugatti onto me for a while now. He's a huge fan of a Toro Bugatti. Is that the car brand? Or is it just some random bloke called a Toro? What do you think about Matthew Mellick fragrances that are non-compliant? Too far the other way. Too far the other way. What bands or music artists do you listen to now, Rich? Do you know, I haven't been big into music for a while. Like, I don't necessarily listen to music as much as I used to. I like classical music. I know it's going to be turned into a meme, isn't it? You know what I mean? I like all this vintage stuff. But it's basically just like stuff I used to listen to. It's not stuff I listen to. Like, I don't listen to like modern stuff, to be honest with you. Like Billie Eilish and stuff like that. Like, I was just about to say Lady Gaga there, which is not really... She's not really modernish anymore. It's about when I stopped listening to music. Yes, it is the car brand frag from the 90s. I'll send you a decant when the bloody atomizers get you. No problem, mate. Do you like music for a while? Yeah, I've got a bottle. I'm going to start wearing that a little bit, actually. I might wear it tomorrow. I keep saying this about loads of fragrances, but... Been listening to a bit of George Michael recently, like his mid-90s stuff. Jesus to a Child. It's a fucking great song. What a voice. Fly Me to the Moon. It's usually just when I'm driving that I listen to music, to be honest with you. I usually just listen to like podcasts and stuff now, you know? Fly Me to Ifra. Dura Rose really giving it big licks. Big licks about Rose. I have got very eclectic taste as well. Somehow COVID palaver stopped me listening to music. That's strange. It's an unregistered side effect. The 90s. Oops. So, Audrey Jane. Jura, do you want to tell Audrey Jane that I'm live? If she wants to come on, she might be eating or asleep. She's probably napping. She might be eating while she's having it now. Night Splish is a spray. Just trying to sort out if Audrey Jane wants some fragrances or not when I'm getting this next haul. Oh, a 4-hour nap. That's right. Should be having a 4-hour nap. 4-hour gap, 4-hour nap. Imagine how peace would take over the planet if I fucked right off. Ah, yes, a ring-a-ding-ding. Yes, I have heard of the new Dries Van Noten fragrances. It's like with all new fragrances, I don't hold up much hope. I won't lie. I will not lie. Oh. But if I get the chance to smell them, I'll smell them and see what we think. Has anyone heard from Audrey? Did she get her 4-hour gap checked out? Behave. What if Audrey took a nap in the Gap store for 4 hours? Audrey said she was going to make a video this weekend and didn't. That was sad. Ifra, mugs, wankers. Does the duck like Dior Homme cologne? I've got the original Dior Homme cologne. I've got the original Dior Homme cologne from 2006, 2007, the one that Fragrantica says was made by Francis Curtijon. But I don't like any of the other ones. I don't like the newer ones. No, I've got the silver stem one. I do not nap. Never been. Excuse me. Is the 2013 one good? Not in my opinion. I think it's very, very bland. It's just a citrusy, musky thing. It's just, for me, it's just like, I know Georgia Fragrance Apprentice loves it, but I don't. Hello, Shiva Vareen. I can't find any old Dior Homme anywhere. Ah, nightmare, mate. Ask Eugene. Eugene's got a few. He's got a lot. You know, Eugene's a big fan of the old ones. He's got like, did you see his video the other day when he was like, Dior have been relegated, and he was like, oh dear, I've got to relegate me Dior's down a shelf. He had about 6-7 bottles of Dior on. Excuse me whilst I itch my chin. Do you like Dior Homme Parfum? Not hugely. I've got a bottle of the original one, but I'm not massive on it. The Parfumier Enchanté, I probably, if you're looking for one, that's probably going to be your best bet, mate. Make a shoemaker, might as well get Jimmy Choo Ice. Yikes. Oh yeah, does Dior Homme smell less yummy? Sorry, I don't understand that. The 2011 bottle all the way to 2020 was fine. And then they fucked it in 2020. Anusha Silver Stem Homs, but he wants 360 Canadian. Whoa, when did he get them? I tried to get one already. I won't pay that much. When did he get them? He told me he hasn't got any left. Probably because he didn't want to sell us them all. That's why. Parfumier got 2012 formulations on Chanté. Got silver stems. How many has he got? Parfum has too much leather. It's not the greatest leather either, is it? You know? He's had it for a while now. The motherfucker. Maybe he sold them already. So after 2011 is still silver stem? No. Before 2011 is silver stem. You know? Caught you on my lunch break. Hello, Josiah. Before 2011 is silver stem. After 2011 is black stem. And then after 2020, Dior I'm Your Man, or whatever it is that it's called, 2012, 2011, that is the shit ones. Don't buy them. I can't believe that's 360 for a silver stem. Yeah, he's had the silver stem, but fuck paying 360. It's not that good. Fucking hell, man. It's not a good price, that. It's not a great price, put it like that. Here is my Dior Homme, not silver stem. I might wear this tomorrow because it's thick. I always feel like this is the black stem's really good still. I always feel like this is a going out fragrance. Trump released his own fragrance back in the day. Nope. It would have been shite then. It would have been shite between then and now, and it'll be shit now. I love the black stem version. Yeah, the black stem version's great. Like, Trump has a few fragrances. I bet they're all terrible. I just can't see them being any good whatsoever. Rich, how long does it take for stuff to arrive from Enchanté to the UK? About 3 days, 4 days. Depends what customs want to do. If customs want to act funny fuckers, then it could take over a week. You know what I mean? Did you get all those shites, Rudy? A bunch of old losers talking about fragrances released 17 years ago. Spreading some Sauvage and go get laid. Do you have Ultra Fresh from Hermes? No, I gave mine away. It wasn't very good. Do you think there are any QAnon fume heads who are chatting Trump cologne batch codes? Cologne is a false flag. Come over for men. I learned to hate customs many years ago, 1984 to be exact. What happened to you, Michael? Are you okay? I like the black stem. Anuja's 8 days to you. Where are you, Michael? Oh no, the Trump stuff smelled like Gucci but cheaper. Christ. Yeah, it does strike us as something that would be cheap as chips, like. You know what I mean? Just fuck off. I just dropped me Dior on. Fucker's got a golden toilet, man. You know what I mean? That's not classy. A fucking golden toilet. The Trump cologne seems to be the exact same bottle as for Lauder for Men. I noticed that. Absolutely. The old ribbed bottle. Everyone has a Navitas fragrance. I do not. The chemical attacks is just Putin layering fucking Sauvage and Naxos. Fucking. I was living in Mexico City and customs wouldn't let me have a Christmas parcel from my mum filled with home-baked goodies and cookies, such bastards. Harsh. The black stem is great, but the silver stem is magical. Yeah, the silver stem's an extra. I got mine. I've got four 4 100ml bottles, and I've got a 50ml bottle as well. And I've also got a few bottles of this. So I'm sitting here saying Eugene's got loads of it, but I've got loads of it as well. Like, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure I would pay the price as that. I'm not sure I'd pay 360. Anuja's, not Anuja's. Le Parfumier's prices have gone up a lot over the last year. Paroli will be able to tell you that. And the prices of vintages in general have gone up over the last year. Only you. Only me what? I'm sure you can hear the wind. It's raging. Good evening, Justin. Everything's gone up in price. It's ridiculous. I was going to buy Dior on cologne. They increased the price by like 150 quid. Oh, fuck off. Which Dior on cologne? Paroli? The Silver Stem? Who is to blame for vintage price increases? I don't know. I'm going to blame one of these bastards that talks about them all the time. For the most part, I just grab minis of vintages because the prices are so high. Yeah. Even the prices of the minis are fucking going through the roof. You know, price everything's going through the roof at the minute. Yes, Jonathan is right, unfortunately. I find vintage minis are fresher than big bottles. I'll keep my eye out for that. I'll keep my nose out. I'm dying to lie down. The recent one, not the vintage Silver Stem. Where from? From Le Parfumier, Paroli. That is pain. I won't risk overpaying for a fragrance that's 60 but 80% intact. Yikes. Would you all mind if I froze the screen and moved over so I can lie down? I didn't buy it. I'm not surprised you didn't buy it. That's airing them based on surface area, I assume. Really? No, because if you think about it, by surface area, if they're to scale, it would be the same. But if they're not, there's more perfume in a bigger bottle. Give us the bubbles. Is that what you want? Is it? Is that what you want? I know Galen wants the bubbles. Excuse me. Whilst I do this. All right. Ready? It still hasn't stopped. Watch it, I bet it just fucking works now the whole fucking time. Look at it. Audrey Jane is here. Audrey Jane, I've sent you an email, bro. You must respond. Yeah, so the filter's working now. Is it? I don't know that it is. It is? The filter's fucking working. Damn it. Audrey Jane, I've sent you an email. There is a bottle of the 19 there for you. But it's the 90s one. So if you want to grab that, but I wouldn't mind if you could confirm your order tonight, please. wonder if it'll still play the bubbles when it's on. Yes, it will. Oh, well, that's what we're doing. Hang on, it's like we're in Emerald City. I don't know what Emerald City is. But at least you've got moving bubble. Will you buy a Celine perfume? I'm not opposed to it, but I want samples. And I did hear Houdini say that they will not send out samples because they want you to buy a bottle and they'll send you samples with the bottle. And it's like, I'm not fucking blind buying a fucking bottle of 200ml for fucking thousands of fucking pounds. Ah. So, Audrey Jane, does that mean that you don't want the 90 and you're happy with the ones that you've already asked for? So, well then. Yes, it's just, you're in space, hyperspace now. My back is absolutely fucking murderous. I am looking currently for these Les Indomitables samples that they sent me recently. I think I need a new bed, you know. Fucking don't have a bad back. I'm good, thank you. I confirm the list. I have. You what? Audrey Jane, madam, young lady, I beg your pardon. If you have confirmed list, I am Happy Duck. You are Happy Jane. Audrey Jane keeps her bottles under the bed. That's in case anyone breaks into the house. You know what I mean? She has to fend them off. In the corner or in the bedroom, she fights to the death over the bottles of perfume. Oh, hey. So Les Indomitables, right? They sent me text. Audrey Jane, Mademoiselle. Outrageous. So tonight we are going to be testing some Iris Pearl and some Pierre de Chine. No, we're not. Sorry, that's a lie. We're going to test some Escale and Haiti, and we're going to try some Pierre de Chine. These are the next two that I'm tempted by from the brand. So that's Escale and Haiti on my left hand, and Audrey Jane, don't worry, I did say I would pay the shipping and the original message. That's why I wanted you to send us the original message. So I did say I would pay the original, originally say I would pay the shipping, so the shipping is not a problem. Chypre Azural, Oriental Blue, Pierre de Chine, wicked. So, oh my goodness gracious, man. All bottles under the bed. I'm not even joking. She's got 2 drawers. Oh, shit. So, Pierre de Chine, right? It's got this fruity, outrageous sort of vibe going on. You know? That's really nice. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know whether I'm just trying to convince myself that I actually want to buy it. Or whether I do actually want to buy it. The Escale and Haiti is really nice. I'm gonna end up fucking buying that. It's really, really nice. Like a patchouli, as Alan Hansen, I saw that message. You rascal. Ah, Tara. Good night. No. I said I would pay the shirt, and it's fine. Am I missing something? All I can see is moving bubbles. Yes, I have decided to put the camera on, like, face down on the bed, and I am lying in my bed because sitting on that fucking chair wounds us. I'm fucking wounded by that chair. I'll get a different chair at some point. And then I won't be wounded. Or I could just use my lazy boy. The bubbles, the wind is creeping me out, unlucky. What's the gravity settings in your stream? Everything is moving horizontally. It's because I've got everything. Hi, Michael Harness. Welcome. I see Joe's doing a live. Sorry about that, Joe. I didn't know you were doing a live. What are the gravity settings? Does that mean? Right. Oops. What have I done? There we go. Does that mean if I do that, the bubbles will start moving up and down? No. Jeremy's just winding us up. The bubbles are the perfume molecules in the air. It's more like an update Windows 95 screen. Surely you're too young to remember Windows 95. Bubble bath for the duck. That's right. It's my natural habitat. I can't actually go in the bath. Can't use the bath. Can't get out. Getting in's not too fucking fun either. But getting out the bath is just absolute fucking nightmare territory. It's dangerous because it's a vintage stream. It's bubbles. I have bottles much older than 95. I've got bottles that are older than me. Quite a few bottles that are older than me. Is Celine Pour On any good? It's absolutely awful. Right. So I got some of that. I got 2 of the Eau de Toilette and 1 of the Eau de Parfum, and I gave them away. It's a fucking shocking perfume. I had exactly the same thoughts as what you're having, Manly Sense, and I was like, no. Yeah, literally the Celine Pour On down the drain. Yeah, Paroli spot on. It's impossible. It's a fucking awful fragrance. Incredibly high quality osmanthus. I get it, but I just don't see myself wearing this. We demanded the bubbles already. That's right. Galen demanded the bubbles. Galen's been bullying us recently. He's a rascal. Well, the Chanel 19 I've got on is so much sharper than the current formulation. Not in a bad way, man. I had. What could that be? Like old, like. So the old style was to make everything much sharper and much more defined. Eugene, welcome. How are you? Everything was to make everything, like all the different notes, stand out, but also make them fit together perfectly and work together. So yeah, you're gonna, and plus it's been sitting there fermenting for years, so could just be the Jacques Polish magic, you know what I mean? Don't know who did they had access to better ingredients. It is, and it's so beautifully blended. They had access to different ingredients, so it could be, depending on how old your bottle of 19 is, it could be that it's the Iranian galbanum, as everybody used to say before the Iranians started acting funny buggers. Honestly, right, I don't think Monardo may have made Celine Pour On, but fuck me, honestly, it's so bad. It's not something that... Hello, Empty Sense. Eugene will appear with his cherry pie. Somebody said yesterday that Christo had left a review on Fragrantica on 51 Burlington Arcade by Roger Dove. And I went back and looked, and he hadn't left it recently. It's not a recent review. That it's like it's a good 4 or 5 months old, that review. It's not that far back. It's just not many people have reviewed it. It reminds me of my mum's bottle. Just so good. I wish you could get your southern beak around it. Southern beak. Southern book. Audrey Jane and her Midlands book. Her Birmingham book. Audrey Jane, you haven't emailed me. Southern book. Hello, says everyone. I want to see Rich and Eugene review Roger's Apex. I don't want to. I was talking to Audrey about this this gig that Roger had where everybody went round. It was like a dinner in like a fancy London restaurant and had lots and lots of influencers there, and there was like lines of like Roger goodie bags, and it just shows the, I don't know. It's not, I don't like it. I find it hard to articulate it without going on a rant, and I find it hard to articulate it without just swearing. Do you know what I mean? Rudy makes a fucking brilliant point there, you know, and I don't like synthetic jungle, right? But it feels so good not to smell amber woods in a release. Just it's like it's the novelty of it. You know what I mean? There's amber woods in fucking everything. I will not leave Roger alone. Roger is poisoning the well. Obviously, he's the perfumer. His name is on the goodie bags. Your mum sounds like a classy lady. Denby, sucking up to Audrey's mum. Wants some of that Mrs. Jane. That's what he's after. He's after Mrs. Jane. Oh. Okay. So, Audrey. The fucking wind. The wind. It's so loud. Dying to get that window fixed. I think it's the window why we can hear it. Oh, damn, she's daft as an old broom, but a heart of gold. Who do you think will win the Champions League? Newcastle one day. Probably Liverpool and Man City. Apologies for being quiet. My hands have been busy sorting out your package, Rich. You dirty bastard. Bobby Bubbles. What? I can't say. Bottles, not bubbles. Ponds are getting destroyed by Roger. Dirk will have nowhere left to swim soon. Is Roger trying to wipe us out? Rich had wins. Many wins. Huge wins. I thought it was the bubbles making the noise. It is the bubbles making the noise. It's a little bit hypnotic, isn't it? It's a little bit strange. So I've got the chat up on like another device. I know it's past the watershed, but steady on, Jura. Calm yourself, Jura Rose. I wouldn't care. This is the only room in the entire house that does this. Like with the wind. It's awful. I really like Queer de Sheen. I really appreciate it, but I don't think I'm going to get it because I don't think I would wear it. You know? I don't think I would wear it at all. How was your gap? Everyone was talking about your 4-hour gap earlier on, Audrey. Rich's wind is ASMR. It's not. Trust us, that wind is not ASMR. It's more like a fucking demented ghost. It's got a 3.2 on Free Granting. I don't count Shill's videos as reviews. I don't either, I must admit. If I was gonna make my mind up about a fragrance, a modern release that had been sent out for review, I wouldn't be listening to YouTube reviewers or Instagram reviewers, to be honest with you. But again, it goes back to what I've said. Why should you pay for a bottle when they haven't? How many free bottles has he sent out? 50? 100? That's not a small amount. You know? That's not giving a mate a bottle. That's like, it's like, you can say it's marketing and stuff like that, but it's not. It's a piss take. In all fairness, the bros don't like shooters, and that's what this sounds like. There's more than just bros. Persolays, no, but bros don't watch Persolays. Bros don't watch Robin James. Some of them might watch Robin James, but at least it's gonna build up like a narrative. I was watching the Last Kingdom final season. Audrey Jane has a 4-hour gap. It's in between messages. That's when she takes her naps. She's a big nap fan. I mean, to be fair, I can't really talk. I'm a big nap fan. You can't knock a good nap. Bros love bubble gum. I've got some chewing gum. I'd love to chew some chewing gum at the minute. My teeth have been feeling strange. Everything's weird. Audrey Jane hasn't had a nap today. I love a nap. Nap gap on Audrey. I can't have too long between between naps. The phone where bubblegum like it's been discontinued. Yes, they do. They do wear bubblegum like it's been discontinued. That's like, it's so strange, like how all these like roles have been like inverted and like reconditioned, replaced and reassigned, and how everything's changed even in like one lifetime, you know, like 30, 40 years ago. Just heard me nearly go arse over tit on a voice note. I tripped over my trouser leg. I blame not having a nap. Better than a 9-month gap. Put camera on mountain of bottles and get a mic. Nah. All these vintage bubbles. These are timeless. Bubbles of oat moss. Arse over tit? Have you never heard that before, Jeremy? Arse over tit. Audrey Jane, send us an email confirming what you actually want. And then I know. Instead of inferring, because I've got a horrible feeling I'm going to end up adding something or subtracting something that you did or didn't want. Oh, that Escalon Hate is actually really nice. I think I prefer the vetiver one. Oh. Oh my Lord. What's everyone saying? Sorry, excuse me, I'm Has anybody seen the Man United score? I don't know what the score is. I think they definitely got beat, but I don't know what the score was. I'll just have a check. They got beat 1-0, but I thought Atletico do that all the time, though, don't they? You know what I mean? Turn up places, beat you 1-0. Unlucky. Do you know what I mean? Excuse me. It's all gone pear-shaped. Arse over tit. It's gone tits up. Man United. Oh, you're a Man United fan. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You don't need to. You just need to tell us what your you don't need to go over the old messages. It's just took the print screen of the email I sent you. That's the confirmation. Okay. Took the print screen of the email I sent you. Rich needs to write a book already, the utmost I know. We love an idiom. We do. You never heard that phrase, Jeremy? The Brits love tits, Audrey. So look, our tits are up. Ass over tea kettle is what I've heard. You don't know your ass from your elbow is one. Ah, hello, Comfort and Sense. How are you? Western Ood. I've got a really dry mouth. These are all just talking about fucking tits in breweries and stuff like that. Or do you just send us another confirmation? I'm lost now. Was it just 3 fragrances you wanted? This is because Audrey Jane won't have an instant messenger. She's only interested in having a non-instant messenger, an email. Face like a slapped arse, aye. Face like a smacked arse. Boy, I'm glad you finished that sentence. Good and organised. Hey, Tracy. How are you doing, Tracy? The wind's making us, these are all saying different sentences and I don't know what yous are saying. I don't know what anybody's saying about anything. Lila. Taking a piss is very British. It's all piss and tits. It makes us want to go to the bathroom now. Send the picture to Doug, please. Are you talking to Jura Rose? Is that the one? The one that you sent to Jura Rose? Because he sent us that picture. If that's the one, then that's the one. The tail wags the dog. Yeah, I quite like that one. Started watching a fragrance live stream and I'm not sure what's happening. I started a fragrance live stream and now I'm not sure what's happening. Yoshi, I've got no idea. I just said, fuck it, I'm getting a modern antique. It's going to pay double for vintage. Isn't worth it. They've added a new ingredient at the back of the box. Maybe it's been reformed back to its former glory. Okay, Audrey, sorted. That's my anxiety. That's my anxiety about this issue over now. We can now move on to the anxiety of waiting for the package to arrive. It's just that's just one thing after another, isn't it? Life. It's one anxiety after the next. I'm just writing lots of British idioms in the chat. The modern antiques, Chanel always do a decent and a fucking face like a bulldog chewing a wasp. Shat upon from a great height. That's another one. Brokeback Stream. No, not that kind of stream. I need to go to the bathroom. Don't leave. Nobody leave. Jeremy, keep everyone in. Dear Lord. Why is it so cold? Like Greenland in here. Michael Harness, I have got your email. Thank you for sharing that. I must now refresh. See how the bloody members of people have hands up when I go away. There was like 33 people watching when I left, 36 now. You know what I mean? It's because Jeremy won't let people leave. Excuse him whilst he rehydrates. Yes, I must now rehydrate. I got some dark chocolate. It's a shame Tara's not here to back us up. Dark chocolate's great. I like dark chocolate in this house. We like dark chocolate in this stream, don't we? I trust Chanel with reformulations. Yeah, I trust Chanel with reformulations as well. It's a good shout, that. Does anyone know if they were formula changes? And now I could tell when the last bottle changed. Not when the last one changed, but Flower Girl B, if you get in touch with Enchante Perfumes, he has got a lot of the original Goutal bottles, and I've bought a few of them, and they're great. Eau de Sud is fantastic. Because I couldn't find his arse from his elbow. I've got Modern Antace already. It's really good. Yeah, I really like the Modern Antace as well. I love dark chocolate. I just got home from watching Batman. Oh, shit. Floral notes. I've literally got some Lindt dark chocolate at 70%. Jazza was saying he was going to perform the Beast with 2 backs. Ugh. People getting off work. I have dark chocolate with dried raspberries and almond in it. Oh, that sounds nice. It's so good with tea. Oh, Rudy's shown himself to be a refined man. A man of refined taste. Dear Lord. That sounds glorious. I have literally 0% in any of the past series. Yeah, Denby, I'm with you. Like, everything from not even the last 12 years, the last 15. Hello, Fosco, how are you? Yes, that's Rudy. Milk chocolate feels like synthetic modern design. That's absolutely spot on. I'm all about the dark chocolate, I've got to admit. Like, I should really lay off, to be fair. But it's so nice. Like pure chocolate. You ever had pure chocolate? Like coca beans and stuff like that. It's bitter as well. Fuck. Any Jersey man who drinks teeny dark chocolate that Guidos must think he's from another planet. This is Rafudi? Excuse me. Rudy has refined taste. Refined Rudy. Rafudi. That's what I was saying. Flower Girl Rudy is here to answer your obsession batch questions. I'm a huge fan. I'm getting a vintage obsession. It's gonna smell of fucking huge piss over here, slumming it with milk chocolate. I think milk chocolate's a very Western thing. Sorry. It's turning into me at 2 o'clock in the morning on one of Eugene's streams. Best idiom is Italian. If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike. Yes, we all know Gino. Sorry, Rudy. I actually did think New York State initially, but changed to New Jersey for some reason. My man, Pots and Pans. Shout out this morning. Yes. My first ever crush was watching the Superman series on Saturday morning before Lyman Dean came with his lovely little suit. How strange. I swear hidden messages are in these bubbles. These bubbles got you tripping. Strange that they're like it. I have a kidney bottle of obsession coming as well. I don't think this is a kidney. I think this is a spray. And the kidneys are all splash, I believe. I think. I might be wrong. Tripping balls. iOS time fan now rich or something? No. Absolutely never. Petrol's dear but cheap to burn hammers. Do you know the story behind that? Duro Rose. Tighter than a gnat's horse. Oh dear. The wind is not happy out there. Try the veal, it's the best in the city. I once had a veal sausage. It was very tough. Kidney, I splashed the sprays can after with the built-in spray. Aha! I have a liver obsession on the way. Don't care much for kidney. Going to speak to Maitland in Italian now. The petrol is so expensive. I'm having to coast everywhere. I'm screwed if I need to go up a hill. It's fucking ridiculous. The wholesale price of petrol's come down, you know. Like the wholesale price. I'm talking about the Saudis dumping loads of fucking fuel onto the market as well. Fucking Johnson's going over there to talk to them, so whatever he says will mess shit up. You know what I mean? That said, that man will just lie to your face and fucking tell you up is down if he thought it would get his own way, you know what I mean? I saw that Lanier was reviewing Grey Flannel. I saw that, Eugene. I wish I'd watched it. Oh, is he putting his prices up like Dura? It'll be cheaper to get a Roger than it will be to get a fucking litre of petrol soon. Mil for mil, petrol will be more expensive than Roger. Diesel's over $2 a litre here. You think that's expensive? Mate, diesel's nearly £2 a litre here. Where's Ramsey? Texas. He is our man in Texas. Gas is too expensive. I'll be filling it with vintage Fahrenheit to reduce costs. Yes, that's right. That's right. Oh, that vintage Fahrenheit's outrageous. It's fantastic. I know Rudy's really enjoying his as well, to be fair. That's wild. £2. Yeah, it's only £2. £2 a litre. Nearly. And the Brits don't eat veal, but eat lamb. It's because that comes from veal being a aristocratic thing, because if you were not of the upper classes, you weren't allowed to hunt deer. I need to go to bed soon. I'm going to be cranky in the morning. This is so late for me now. You're such an old granny. Audrey Jane channeling her granny. Channeling her inner granny. Do I look for with vintage Fahrenheit? 5-digit batch code. The Burning Planet. If you go to a website called Raiders of the Lost Scent, if you Google Raiders of the Lost Scent Fahrenheit, you will find you will find all the information you need. There you go. Which costs I like to fill up that Range Rover of yours, Audrey Jen. So, what does somebody asked there? £2 equals what in USD? It's about £2.50. It's about $2.50. This is per litre, and there are 3.7 litres in one of your gallons. It's more like $2.80. So you're talking the best part of $10 a gallon. Yeah. Jura, I'm not a drug lord. The Range Rover is just used on weekend. The kids are going to get a bollocking from a cranky Audrey in first period tomorrow. We don't have periods in this country, Denby. Thank you. Vintage Fahrenheit is too sharp and crude. Crude oil. Gas is 179. Plenty left over for perfume. That's cheap as chips, that, you know, Eugene. It's disgustingly cheap. It's literally that. It's literally 175 a litre here. Pounds. Might have a teacher like ordering me where we got straight A's for once. Some people have litres of Aventus. Some people are daft. 50 grand for 100 million. Range Rover in UK, interesting. Camping, man, I guess. No, it's not, man. Range Rovers in the UK, unless you live in the countryside, there's absolutely no need to own a Range Rover whatsoever. We've got bloody tiny little bloody country lanes where all the roads are based on the old walkways from like hundreds of years ago. You know? Ancient paths. It's not like in America where they were all planned out like in France in like a grid formation, you know what I mean? All those straight lines. Welcome, Jack Dean. How are you? Roman roads. Some of them. Some of them are Roman roads. The straight ones are Roman roads. Ron, I don't drive a Range Rover. My friend has one, and I've got a photo sat in it. Jura thinks I'm rolling in money. Fucking vintage and Aventus. I like stocks. If people knew, I would have bought thousands of gallons of Aventus. Facebook group would pay for my retirement. Yeah, it's insane. It's absolutely fucking bonkers, isn't it? People are just fucking wild. Like, it's a status symbol now. It's nothing to do with the straight ones with no potholes. That's right, because they fucking built better roads than we do. Fucking ridiculous. What you get for doing shit on the cheap, innit? It is simply because we use cheap fucking shit materials to fucking make our roads, like. The roads were straight. Probably the only straight thing about them. There's loads of Roman stuff up where I live, because I live next to Hadrian's Wall. There's loads of Roman stuff. Is the duck returning? What do you mean? Jeremy, I will block that message for misinformation. I just can't get on the Creed bandwagon. I like a lot of them. I got a lot of vintages. I will not buy a 50ml or 100ml bottle. I will buy all the 75s and I will buy the 75s and I will buy the 125s and even the 30s, but I will not buy. Oh, the bubbles have fucked off. It looks like the fucking screen's frozen. Yay, now I can move the fucking phone around. Put each of us in the bubbles, please. I don't understand. I just can't get on the Creed bandwagon. I like a lot of the Creeds, but they're not. Romans were incredible. The only thing I hate is that they brought cat over here. Poor cats. I'm afraid of vintage Creeds because I don't think they hold up well. It depends how vintage you want to go. You know? You did not see my face. You could not have seen my face. It's impossible. I don't have a face. I'm a faceless duck. Ow. I don't know what I'm going to wear tomorrow. I'm considering. Usually I just like pick stuff up. I wore Jiggy yesterday and I was not impressed. Creeds are big on citrus, and if not stored right, the fragrance will be shite. That's a very good point. What's your favourite perfume that is not on Fragrantica? Jesus. That's niche. God knows. A Rolfer does not hold up well in my experience. Look, I never liked it. Cubano and Just Cut and have around 2016 bottles of Aventus, and they say they are off already. Well, I just think fucking they were just pumping Aventus out anyway, weren't they? They weren't paying any attention to their. Cats are not welcome. Ruin our British wildlife. Don't get me started on grey squirrels. Yeah, grey squirrels are bad. I like a cat. I like a cat. Jura, you should send Audrey Jane that picture that I sent you of the woman and the cat. So this Queer de Chine's lovely. It's got a very nice. Like, sort of like, not raspberry, but fruity top. Reminds us a bit of Dame Blonde. But not as offensively like apricot. Audrey needs a nap. She's getting cranky about cat history. Cat migration. Cats get rid of mice, to be fair. Cats can be allowed, but they need to wear a little bell collar and stay indoors. I have spoken. I like dogs, but they're kind of dumb. Dogs are good. You've never encountered a Shiba Inu. Fucking sly little bolshy bastards. There's Rudy telling you not to buy anything off him on Facebook. Egyptians worship cats. Well, they certainly used to. Probably because they get rid of all the rats, and the rats spell plague. He loved it. Good Lord. I know Anuja's got some vintage Arolfa. So I don't know if it was ambergris back then. Oh, hot dog water. Oh, I swear. Street meat water. Shebas are very smart. Yeah, they're very smart. You need to be very like, you need to like mean what you say when you talk to a Sheba, otherwise they'll fucking dance all over you. They've got outrageous personalities as well. They're crazy. Street meat. Oh, street meat. Absolutely rotten. Should I get that from Anuj? What should you get from Anuj? A Shiba Inu, Michael. What should you get from Anuj? Arolfa is hideous. Yeah, I didn't like that. My Mick has 10ml Virgin Island water decant, still bonkers after 5 years. Holds up. I've got Silver Mountain water. I'm not sure how I feel about Virgin Island water. I'm not a big fan. Arolfa, you can get that from Anuj if you want to. All the hot dog vendors, when you come out of a bar 3 a.m., you immediately seek out street meat. Any good? I don't know. Michael. I'm not a big fan of Arolfa, personally. It was either that or Royal Mayfair. It turned absolute bleach on me. Same as Paul Monsieur EDT. The EDP smells beautiful, but the EDT just absolutely smells like death on us. Like, Oh, I just realised that my sound has been muted for 10 minutes. Thought you were just absent. Oh, God, Jack. Bloody hell, mate. Yikes. I'm not just absent. Millie Imperial is 1,000 times better than a Rolfer. Yeah, I like Millesime. I've got a vintage of Millesime Imperial. I got a bottle of GIT from 2001 from Catherine. I understand why certain allergens are banned. Oh, shit. What was it like, Fosco? What happened? Pullman's Curity is beautiful, crystalline, better citrus, cheaper, resample rich. No, mate, it's not. It hates me skin. Good night. I'm off to put little bells on all the kitties and also wear that new YSL fragrance you were talking about from last night's stream. Which one was that? Good night, Audrey Jane. Oh, baby cat. Yes. Baby cat. Rank. It looks like it's going to smell nice, or at least like attempt to smell nice, but the notes are great, but it's there's no question of buying a fragrance called fucking Baby Cat. Yeah, it doesn't last very long. Keep your cats indoors, Baby Cat. Good night, Audrey. Be easy on the children tomorrow. Baby Cat. It's just the most ridiculous name, isn't it? I've never heard of that, Lily. Never heard of it. Can't have cats when pregnant. Ugh. How rough. They shall feel my wrath. How about Centenarian Canard? Best thing about Crude is, they came from a unicorn's ass on Mars and hand delivered by Elvis. That's right, Duncan. Yeah, I saw that, Rudy. He's getting credit for his Crude fragrance. Hopefully, Pierre O'Donnell will be getting credit for them soon as well. Cats harbor toxoplasmosis. That doesn't sound very nice. Oh, God, Julian. I'll tell you why Julian's saying that. It's because he doesn't want to offend a brand that might come back and give him a contract of work. Maybe Creed will make him in-house perfumer. Wouldn't that sort out a lot of problems for them? So what is toxoplasmosis then, Alan Hansen? That Creed for kids is bonkers. Such a strange idea. Here, child. Here, child. Wear a perfume. So strange. Cats, man. What they're like. Crazy animals. Meow. Rich people do weird things. That's right. Yes, they do. Well, you've got to consider your PR as a contractor. Brands like Tom Ford won't send you a brief if they know you'll leak to everyone. You can post it down the line. Yeah. I don't know why Tom Ford don't want to tell anyone. I mean, they're missing out on they could like use it to their advantage if they spun it correctly, but it just doesn't look like they're interested in doing that sort of thing, you know. Toxoplasmosis is a very dangerous microorganism harbored by many cats. Exposure to pregnant women can cause illness and birth defects, mostly found in cat shit and urine. Well, don't eat cat shit and urine. That would be the first piece of advice I would give. It smells like baby powder. Gucci made a baby perfume. I have it. Outrageous. I'm not sure you should be spraying fucking babies with perfume, to be honest with you. Jan Vasnier did some Tom Ford. Tom Ford. Ugh. Oh. I'm in pain. Oh. What's the point? What's the point of what? It gets in the runoff. Right. Ugh. Cat shit and piss in a litter box and who changes a litter box? People, some of whom are pregnant women. Aha. Yeah, I've seen that. Spaced out. I've seen that. Funny Ball is one of the best names I've ever heard. Yes, it is quite funny. Funny Ball. I have seen that though, spaced out. Baby powder is no good anymore, causes cancer, still trace amounts of asbestos in it, exposure over time, etc. Jesus Christ. What about talcum powder? Is that what you're talking about? I once stayed with a girl who let her cat shit on her bathroom floor. She cleaned it up once every 3 days. Jesus fuck! Salgoss is basically cologne indelible with some candied violets. You can tell she's wrote beyond student along with Hemingway VA similarities. Wasn't Baby Cat a sub brand of a baby fat? I've got no idea. It's definitely a concern that cat gem. Mice rats spread it also. Baby Cat was undoubtedly a name invented by the young daughter of one of the YSL VS execs. I bought that mall only because I paid $140. It's very nice for an Neroli frames when balanced, and the violet leaf note is nice. I like it more than indelible. Excuse me. What time are we on at the minute? Oh, we'll go until 2 hours. Why not? 26 people watching, 26 views, likes. Nice. I like it more. No letterbox. That's just grim as fuck. And maybe violet candies. I like it a lot, Rudy. It's more interesting and uplifting. I don't think I've ever smelled Salgoss. I probably have. I'm just glad Dries Van Noten's gone. It was fucking rotten. You know? Dries Van Noten. Not a nice fragrance, that. It smelled like sick. You know? Sorry. Pardon me. Excuse me. Chris, do you have any of the Mugler perfumes from the Miroir series? No. Is that the one with the leather one? And there's another one, and I can't remember it. My mate was really, really, really liked those, and then he saw the price and he went off them. The Night of the Man, Blue Electric. Apparently, this is according to YSL sales reps, so I don't know how true it is, but apparently LOM, the original LOM by YSL, apparently LOM was the most popular men's fragrance in France for years. Guys, 50 in the chat with frozen bubbles. People love frozen bubbles. I don't know what the Miroir fragrance line was. There's one that had a licorice anise note at the top, and then was like queer impertinent. Queer impertinent. Is that the line you're talking about, Alan? Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Queer impertinent. Anise, so spicy. In those, the Jean-Christophe Rowe. Oh, that was quite nice, but I thought it was a little, I don't want to say basic, but it was a little bit obvious, like. Just like, it didn't like flow as well as I wanted it to. Delicious bean. Yeah, I know, delicious bean. Spiritual double vanilla. What does that say? I was just trying to navigate them all. Just trying to investigate Miroir de Voluptes. No idea, mate. What about those amazing pack of fragrances that look like Capri Suns? I don't know which ones they are. I know about the samples that do that, where they're like cut down on plastic. They're using like card. It's not like a carded sample. It's just like it looks like a Capri Sun. The samples are absolutely fucking awful. L'Homme, not anymore. I've seen people say it and they smell nothing. They are used to Sauvage now. Duncan. What should Duncan wear today? I don't know. Are you still in Texas, Duncan? Or have you gone back to California? I should wear a perfume but can't decide which. I can't decide for you. Sorry about that. Oh my word. Tooth is absolutely killing us. What is going on? Can't see a chat at the minute. Screen has frozen. Aha, we are back. He's back in Cali. My scent of the day today is Guerlain Vetiver. That's right, FCM 415. I am wearing Guerlain Vetiver because it's great. Really enjoyed it, actually. Really enjoyed it. Fucking wind's doing me fucking tits in, like. It's ridiculous, that. San Fran Poopsco. Bois-Farine, Flower Woods. That's strange. I think just your old-fashioned pour on would suffice. Something crazy from John 1970. What's he getting you? Is he getting you a madness? Sorry. I am very tired. I don't know if I'm going to make it to 2 hours. It's been a very laid back stream. I've let the chat decide today what they want to do and what you want to talk about. It smelled Grand Soir after I washed my shit. Outrageous. What did you wash it in? Bloody hell. You give it like a cumin bath. Overture Man. I bet that's huge, is it? Water of Cologne. What time is it there? It is 11:15. So it's 10:48. So I'm getting ready to go to bed. Audrey Jane's already hit the sack. Scent of the Night, Missoni Uomo, 1983. You're a big fan of that, aren't you? How have you found it that you've worn it today? How's it going? $348 here. 348. So you're what? 7 hours behind us. You must be on the west coast of America, Michael. Have you got daylight savings time? Maybe you're in the center of America. It might be Central Europe. It might be Central American time. I don't know, because it's daylight savings at the minute. Our clocks don't go back for another couple of weeks. Or is it forwards? I can't remember. I don't know. Floral notes. Lily, you must be on the east coast of America. So if there's usually a 5-hour time difference, then spring forward. Got you. So if the clocks go forward, it's a good way. Oregon, West Coast. Yeah. So we have to put ours forward in a couple of weeks. It's a good way of remembering it, that, Jack. The first sign of a bad fragrance is when you clean a shirt 3 times and you can still smell the fucker. Fragrance should not last that long. Daylight savings time is being eliminated next year. Why are they getting rid of it? They only brought it in for farmers, didn't they? So the farmers could get up earlier in the morning and not have to get up when it's dark. I used to play Counter-Strike with a West Coast American clan, playing till 5 a.m. then waking up at school for fucking 7:30 for years. Jesus Christ. Spring forward, fall back. We don't have fall over here. We've got autumn. First time wearing the Missoni Uomo, enjoying it so far. And for a grant, I guess someone called it Yattigan Sport. And I can see that. I'm getting a vintage Yattigan soon. That one Mara lasts 3 times. 3 times what? 3 times a lady. I looked into that one, Manly. Manly Scent got it. When did he got it? He got it a few weeks ago, but I only opened it today. Fosco, no, I didn't get Bois Noir. The bloke sold it to someone else. Yeah, vintage yet again is outrageous. I hope it's outrageous. Agreed, Rudy. Nothing I like more than a fragrance applied in the morning that is graciously faded and nothing by the time you get to bed. Yeah, I would like like 12 hours. You know what I mean? 12 hours is about as far as I'll go. Like, you know, I don't want some synthetic fucking shit. Yeah, again, it's so good. Shame I can't stand celery. Don't say that to Galen. I heard it's inferior to Eggo East, maybe a blessing in disguise. Apparently, it's exactly the same fragrance. Like, I think I'm not as upset and disappointed as I thought I was going to be. You know, if you'd told us like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, like, oh, like you're gonna get this fragrance, and then I'd get a message in the night and being like, no, you can't have this fragrance anymore. I'd be like, what? But now I'm at peace with it. Like, it's calm, you know? It's totally calm. It's not a huge problem at all. I'm not that fussed. I am getting the cologne concentrate, which I'm very much looking forward to. I'm getting a vintage bottle of Excess by Paco Rabanne. And I'm also getting some vintage Egoist. So that'll be nice. Surely it would have to be a little different. I can't imagine if Bois Noir flopped, they wouldn't reformulate it a little along with the name change. Bois Noir didn't flop. It was only made in small quantities, and it was a boutique exclusive. And it wasn't like boutiques were spread out all over the place. There was like one boutique in like a Chanel, but well, there's only one Chanel fucking like flagship store in London now, but that's what you would like call them. It would be like a flagship sort of like store. So Bois Noir was like very limited release, and then they re-released it as Egoist, and then it flopped. Do you know what I mean? Then it had a proper nightmare after that. So there you have it. It's apparently they lost $50 million on that release in the first year or something silly like that. So they didn't market it. They didn't market it properly. A fucking joke, like. I always would have sold better if it came out prior to Cool Water. That release made 80s fragrances almost obsolete to the masses. It's a very good shout, you know. It's a very good call, that. Cool Water completely changed everything. You know? 1988, was it? It was the only fragrance that, like, I mean, it created the 90s fragrances, you know? 80s fragrances only lasted about fucking 8 years. So you got Koros, Antaeus, that sort of thing, all the way up to like Green Irish Tweed, but that wasn't a major release. And then you get like Cool Water, which was like fucking massive. Oh, tobacco a couple of days ago on the sweetness made me want to barf. Thank God I only paid on 70 and sell that shit for $200, no problem. Happy days. Yeah, the fucking that is right, Fosco. That is why they made Platinum Egoist. Just give us 2 seconds. Is Jeremy Hines still here? I bet he's not. But he's fucked off. Nobody leave. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Rudy, pen everyone in. Once again, friends, I have returned. No, I did not need a sandwich, but I will be having a sandwich after this stream. It takes a lot of brain power, does the stream. But I actually just want to find something not stream related. Omar, you are strange, but you are also a dog, so there we are. I prefer tobacco low dry down, really, but yeah, the top is sweet. I smelled that a couple of times and knew it wasn't for me. Like, sugar sweet, sucrose sweet, overly sweet, too sweet, sweet. Too much. Where is my ball? Woof. You're an angry looking boy, aren't you? Eugene, what did you wear today? I can't remember if you told us earlier. Fruity sweet peach. Yeah. Syrupy. Peaches in syrup. You know, that kind of thing. What happened, Duncan? What do you mean, what happened? Turn down sweetness with some smoke and maybe patchouli, make it more transparent as well. Put some ambergris in it. It is horrible. I wasn't a fan, I must admit. I thought all of those later ones were just crap. I was really excited for them as well. I was really excited for them. Excuse me. Black tie again. Black tie again. Eugene's loving those Celines. What's the black tie one like? Someone tried Rouge Trafalgar. Too sweet or not? Eugene's got Rouge Trafalgar. They could have done a great job, but they just made a teeny bop of tobacco fragrance. Yeah. It does feel a bit like that, doesn't it? You've got to be something very special as a sweet tobacco fragrance these days. An overly saturated Mortis with some big hitters in it. That's a very good shout. The Suntan Lotion Eden Rock was their best privé last year. It was in a like, what's the opposite of a crowded field? A sparse field. It was in a sparsely populated field. It didn't have much competition. Those previews were shocking. Like, not a fan of sweet tobacco, but that Michael by Michael Kors is really nice. Did you mention that yesterday, Fosco? Somebody mentioned that yesterday, and it tickled us. I would rather wear Rouge Trafalgar than Tobacco Low for sure. Bought nightclubbing and love it. Got a sample of a Reptile, which smells like a hospital waiting room on me. Ooh. MJ, talking dirty to us. I'm into that sort of smell. Yeah, I wore it yesterday. That's right, Fosco. I still need to get back to Fosco. Shit. Hey man, Michael, sorry about that, gentlemen. I shall have to get back to you. I think we should have a public obituary for Dior on Eugene's channel and then never speak of them again. Sahara off tobacco is not too sweet. No, Sahara off tobacco is not too sweet. That's a good shout, that, actually. I only got a 60ml bottle. I'm not sure I would buy it again. But I do like it. My favourite tobacco... No, sorry, I don't want to say that. So I was gonna say my favorite tobacco is probably Tobacco Rouge, but it's not. It's probably Tobacco Oud. We can do an obituary and then continue to bury them, just dig them up and then rebury them again in another plot. So horror of tobacco is not. Ever try Aramandildo Xenia? Yes, I have. Somebody's offered me the original Xenia. Is it Xenia for him or Xenia something? I do like that line. I've got Mediterranean Neroli, which is really nice. I had Persian Saffron, but is what over either? Hello. I had Persian Saffron, but the Persian Saffron turned to sweat on me, bad sweat. So I got rid. I love tobacco wood, like it's frozen bubbles high. Yes, the frozen bubbles are here because I'm lying in bed. So it's just like a screensaver sort of thing. I've been to too many funerals this year, Allwood, Francois de Mercier. Strength is a beautiful tobacco. Which one's that, Michael? Tobacco wouldn't leave my fucking skin. I cleaned the shirt I wore the day after tobacco. It was a chemical mess. They've destroyed the Previa line. I would agree with that, to be fair. The Previa line's fucking fucked. Double fucked. But yes, Michael, I have strength and wisdom. You have strength and wisdom. Oh, by Xenia, huh? Sorry. I really like the Florentine Iris is really nice. It is. They are vastly overpriced. The Florentine Iris is beautiful, yeah. Someone say Tour de Hermes is the zenith of a particular form that from JCE had been working on for over 20 years or more. Tobacco wouldn't leave my fucking skin and I cleaned the shirt I wore. Sorry, I've read that. Finally got declaration today. Pretty similar to Tour de Hermes. Had no idea. Really? Not sure I fucking agree with that. Declaration and Tour de Hermes. Let's go back and I'm gonna have to go back and smell them. I haven't got declaration. I really wanted a vintage declaration. You know? I really wanted a vintage declaration. It's not something I'm gonna it's not something I'm gonna buy from a brand new like point of view, you know. Xenia Elements of Man collection. Florentine Iris was a favorite of perfume reviewer turned internet red pill celebrities. Really, Kevin Samuels. Oh, fuck him. I'm almost certain that wasn't Nicki Minaj on his channel, you know. I think that was a fucking look-alike. The Xenia EDTs were only $30 on discounters, but not anymore. Fuck. The animal note in Overture reminds me of a hamster cage, like zoologist sloth. Yikes. Never understood Turdomas, never got the earth or dirt, just dull citrus and ISOE. So, I get Turdo Hermes, but do I want to say it's overrated? I think it's rated too much. I think people, it's really good. It's good. It's clever. I like it. But I think people go a little bit too crazy for it. You definitely see the sketch of Tour de Hermes in Declaration and a piece. Poivre. Voyage. Vete Vatoncle is my favourite Jean-Claude Eleanor. I think Jean-Claude Eleanor's I think Jean-Claude Eleanor's massively overrated as a perfumer, personally. Galen said that in a video as well once, which allowed me to then turn around and say I think he's also overrated. I don't get it. I don't think it's overrated at all. Love Tear. Say lots of people like it. Lots of people love it. Sorry, I've said like love. Eva says that she loves it. I like the pure perfume, but I resent having to pay 75 quid for concentrated ISOE super like. Do you know what I mean? Can't get over Rudy's bloody comment there. The Xenia EDTs were only $30 on discounters. That is awful. And a perfumer that doesn't use Amber Woods is good to me. Fucking Amber Woods. Honestly, I am sick. It's like Ambroxan in it. You know? Papyrus seems to be getting a proper like push at the minute too. You know, there's lots of niche brands that are using Papyrus, and that fragrance is Gucci. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah. Gucci is pushing Papyrus big time. 55% ISOE into, is that true? I saw it in Peter's video. If Peter says it, it's probably true, yeah. Perfumer that doesn't use it. Eleanor is one of my faves, to be honest. That's sound. There's nothing to say you can't love them. In the same way that there's nothing to say that some people don't have to love Christopher Sheldrake, even though I think he's great. To be honest, I would understand if some people said he was. I mean, the quality of the stuff's really good from Sheldrake. It's just some of the stuff he makes is just fucking very, very hard to like. It's stuff you've got to learn to love, isn't it? You know, it's like the anti. Oh well, there we are, Eva. Eva's thinks Sheldrake's probably her favorite. It's just stuff that they've made. They've got it. You've got to learn to love it. Like, it's all well made. It's just hard to like pick up instantly and be like, oh, that's great. I never connected personally with Jean-Claude Elliott's style, but his best perfumes do always strike me as technically brilliant. Honestly, Vetiver Tonka is absolutely amazing. Paprika Brazil's amazing as well. I really like that one. Cavalier is being wasted at Louis Vuitton. Yeah, I totally agree. Those Louis Vuitton don't impress me at all. He's being forced to use like ingredients from a palette and he can't spread his palette wide. You know? Quick nap before dinner. It's been great chatting with you all. Good night, Duck. Good night, Michael. I wore my Voyage 2 yesterday. Only 2 times only. Oh, sorry. A book from Nez claims that Perles de la Lique is 80% ISOE super. Good God. Curtis Jean will be perfect for Elva. Yes. That's a good shot. I think Raskin should go to Dior. Personally. We've had this discussion now. I think Raskin should go to Dior. I think he's perfect for them. He's young, he's different, he's strange. He makes interesting things, he makes them well, complicated. Do you like that black number 1, Rich? Yeah, it's alright. I wouldn't pay over the odds for it, mate. Searching books, I found Jean-Claude Elliotte has a pair of books. He does. Jura Rose knows about this. He's read Jean-Claude Elliott's book. Jean Carles as well. I'll put his name in the thing if you want to read his book. That's apparently really good about perfume. I can't remember what his name is. What the name of the book is, sorry. But Turtle MS concentrate was originally 55% ISO super, and it's all the better for it. Fuck off. You mean the Turtle Hermes concentrate? Like before he Turtle Hermes concentrate, you mean before they put the alcohol in, or do you mean the eau de parfum? JCE's books or diaries. Rich LV people will love Curtis Jones crap fragrances. Yes. Because you cannot buy taste. That's why all these people have like assistants to like fit out the house, you know? You got like an interior. That's why like rich people need an interior designer, because they haven't got any fucking taste or class. Anyway, on that shady note, I think it's best we leave it for tonight before I upset any more rich people. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everybody who has liked the stream. You do not have to do that. I appreciate it greatly when you do. It has been a good chat again. Thank you very much, and I will see you all again soon. Hopefully I'll film a video tomorrow. Thanks everyone. Bye.